I live in Ibaji land in a deep jungle in Kogi State. I never thought of becoming a medical doctor, but now I am a medical doctor. My mother had a total of 12 children. I am number 7.
Paul Anejodo is my younger brother.
Very younger age, my dad died, leaving my mom with 9 children because we lost 3. One day, my sister and I, Patience, went looking for snails. Coming home, I noticed swelling on my leg.
Before we knew it, it grew.
My grandpa thought that, oh, it's normal swelling that the children always have. Well, I'll give you my herbal concoctions, you rub on it and it will disappear. Nobody worried about it.
It became bigger, having pores.
And one day it burst open. We were surprised. It's not like boy that everybody has that will just dry up. Skin begin to peel and getting open. Thought that, okay, it's the witches and wizards in the village that are after Paul. My leg is peeling down, it's not getting better. There are no hospitals or clinics. They moved me to a traditional healer. There are roots that will boil and leave that will use to wash it. My right leg now peeled from above my knee just down to my ankle, and it smelled very bad. People wouldn't want to come around me.
They started chasing us, thought we might get infected. We only discovered maybe from the window or from the door.
I'm Dr. Herb Giebel.
I'm Gail Giebel, Herb's wife.
One day, my brother came and said that people are coming from Ile-Ife, church members.
I'm the Chief Medical Director of Seventh-day Adventist Hospital, Ile-Ife.
I met Paul in the year 2000 when I was in the mission field to Ibaji in Kogi State.
The hospital sent these missionaries to Kogi State.
When we arrived, they met us with an Ibaji interpreter.
My elder brother, Godwin, was one assistant at that time.
And he immediately said, my brother is very ill and we want the team to see him.
We saw Paul and the mother under the tree.
A young man sitting outside with a palm frond.
Looked very pale.
He was obviously in a lot of pain.
You can see the skin flapping aside. Some of them who are washed up, some who are still hanging behind. Something like you'll be needing scissors to trim.
He had borreliosis ulcers.
Caused by an organism that is related to the one that causes leprosy. One of the characteristics of that is that it just continues to grow.
He looked so unkempt with the mother.
They're waiting for either death or health. I was amazed that he was still alive. He told them, this needs more than we can do here. He needs to go to a hospital with a big orthopedic department. So we left.
Thought it was going to get better, but it did not.
And told my parents about this boy. She had taken that letter and taken it to church. Got a message all of a sudden from my mom. This lady, Mrs. Heighton, one night could not sleep at all. She thought about him all night. If you can tell your children to please contact him, I will pay for him to come to their hospital.
One day, pastor came.
Next morning, we left for Seventh-day Adventist Hospital in Ile-Ife. People were already waiting for us. Wheeled me straight to their outpatient department. I didn't understand English. I didn't understand Yoruba.
When he arrived, he was so malnourished. My girls and I tried to spend time with him as often as we could on the ward.
My leg was washed. I feel good and clean after a long time. The odor reduced so drastically and I feel that, wow.
He went into the theater about 4 times, twice for skin graft, flaps, for some orthopedic reconstructive surgeries.
It took about 1.5 years to finish his treatment.
I saw wonders happening.
People in the village were crucifying the church that they have using me for money roachia. There wasn't phone at that time. They have not heard from us at all. An admission in the hospital from early 2001 to 2003. When I came to the hospital for the first time, I was in bed 13. After the first surgery, I was moved here into bed 18. I got the healing and I was discharged after 1.5 years of thorough medical treatment.
The whole village, we are happy. Lydia is back, Lydia is back.
At this time, I am 13 years of age.
I was writing back to the woman who had paid for his hospital fees. Amazingly, she said, I'll pay for him to go to school.
How will I learn in class? I don't understand Yoruba, I don't understand English.
When Paul started school, He said he wanted to be a doctor. I sort of laughed in the background at that, not in front of him. That desire was born of his own experience.
He started schooling at the age of 13.
Took Paul in because Jesus took us in. When Paul came to live with us, we have 2 daughters. One is 1 year younger than Paul, one is 1 year older than Paul.
When they were moving me to the hostel, gave me a Bible.
When Paul started school, he was 13 and he was tall and big.
And they were thinking of which class can we put this 13-year-old boy.
Actually, I'm not supposed to be in primary school at 13 years of age.
Running around, already grown, in class with primary 1 pupils.
Paul liked to learn. Both of my girls liked to teach.
They would teach me how to read.
Was able to pull through, was not ashamed, was serious, focused, and dedicated.
He persisted and continued to be in the top 1 to 3 people in his class all the way through.
God helped me. I got that double promotion. So instead of 5 years in primary school, I spent 3 years.
Unfortunately, the mother died along the line.
Paul's mother was an amazing woman. She had spent months making sure this boy stayed alive against every odd.
My mom's death just changed the trajectory of my life, and the thought for medicine became deeper.
On getting to secondary school, he was so serious, eager to learn.
Was top of his class for most of the time.
Prize winning day, they were giving award. All the subjects, Paul was the first in everything. Paul being the first in everything. But I was just speechless.
I was happy that I eventually finished secondary school.
He took entrance into Babcock University.
Medical school is not a joke.
Babcock University is expensive. At that time, the school fees was 2.5 million.
Medicine, Paul, medicine.
My school fees wasn't paid by a single person. When they say that today is last day, if you don't pay school fees, we won't attend lectures, the school fees will just come, bam. It's always happened like that at the dying minute. Throughout my 6 years in med school, they've never sent me out of the hall. It's like a miracle to me.
They became Paul's parents.
He had become a leader, spiritual leader.
Before we know it, Paul finished with the medical school. Now he is Dr. Paul Anejodo.
Paul, you finish. You, that boy in the village then, you receive healing. You went to med school and you are now here being a doctor in this hospital.
When he graduated from medical school, I cried, but it was tears of joy.
I was speechless in that our family. Nobody would ever thought of a doctor coming out from my family.
Turned into a very brilliant young doctor who I'm very sure is going places.
Paul was persistent. He spent time on a regular basis with God.
And I really want to appreciate the Gibbles for the role they played. In fact, before they left Nigeria, they were having up to 25 children.
Paul, we're so proud of where you are today. Most proud that you have God as the center of your life. And just keep trusting Him. If you ever have doubts, look back at what He's brought you through and from. He will continue to take care of you through the rest of your life.